All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Shape Up. So here's our next video for today. Okay, so we're going to start with the warm up first. So we're going to bring that into a three-way leg swing. Good way to start the video. All right, so we'll start off with the left leg swinging first. So forward and back, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. And then crossing it over to the front for the pendulum swing to the side, really opening up that hip. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll bring the knee up and we're going to open it to the side. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Okay, so moving over to the other side, nice big kick forward and back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then just crossing it over in front here. We got 1, opening that hip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then big lift up. We're going to open to the side. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Okay, so let's bring those feet nice and wide. We're going to move side to side or folding forward. You can move side to side or just hanging out up top here, side to side, whatever works best. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then maybe just pivot over here. We're going to lower that back knee down and then lift it up. Down to, we'll take it for 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then maybe bring it back to the center here. And then over to the other side, we'll try for 6 on the other side. 1, 2. If you can't quite reach all the way to the floor, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it back to the center. And then we're just going to roll it up nice and easy. And we're going to go for 10 squats down. So nice big stretch up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to go for 10 alternating lunges forward. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, and then 10. Okay, so we're going to bring it to the side again and a little skip to the center here. So a little hop skip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so let's bring it to center. We're going to rotate around the core for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then nice big lift up to the sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's do some elbow rotations. And in the other direction. And then into some wrist rotations. And in the other direction. Okay, so let's rest up. We're gonna do some cardio next. So cardio warm up. So grab a drink and then I'm gonna get you started here. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on some high knees first. So just remember you've got your low impact variation high knees, get the arms in there. And then we also have the high impact high knees. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay, so here we go. So pumping out those high knees, remember you can switch between the high and the low. So you can do a little bit of low, a little bit of high. If you want something in the middle, because if you can't quite do all the high and you want something a little bit in the middle, so you can try that. Okay, coming up next, we're gonna do some jumping jacks next. Jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so jumping jacks. All right, and then we have the low impact jumping jack. Okay, so here we go. So just remember, if you you want to do something in the middle, do some of the high, some of the low, integrated in. That way you can work on getting towards up to the higher impact movement. Okay, coming up after this one, we're going to be doing some squats and some butt kicks. So we'll go for 2 squats and 4 butt kicks. 2 squats and 4 butt kicks. So almost there. Okay, so the 2 squats can be done low impact, or you can do high impact. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Pump it out. So let's keep that going nice and strong, guys. Remember, if you if you need to, you can always regress your movements. So you can go from that high impact to that low impact or that middle variation. Okay, coming up after this one, we're going to do sumos to get those inside thighs. Okay, so sumo up and down, sumos. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Pump that out, nice and strong. All right, so we've got 4 sets left after this. That puts us right at the halfway mark for sets. Coming up next, we're going to do some high knees with some punches to the front. Okay, so we've got high knees, and then you're going to get those punches in there. Okay, and then you've got the low impact variation. All right. Okay, so here we go. So let's keep that going nice and strong, guys, pumping that out. Pumping that out, guys. Okay. So jumping jack to the front. Okay, and then you've got your low impact. Okay, here we go. So let's keep that going nice and strong. And then we're going to do some skaters next. So we're going to add a knee up in there as an option. So we've got almost 10 seconds left, and then 2 sets left after this one. So we'll do some knee ups. Okay, so we're going to do some skater to the side, knee up. Skater to the side, knee up. Okay, and then without the jumping component, you step to the side, knee up, step to the side, knee up. Okay, so let's keep that going. Got 1 more set after this. Almost there. Okay, so stepping back, jump to switch, step back, lunge, bring the knee up, jump to switch, step back. Okay, so now just remember, if you can't do the jump switch, just do step switch, but you're gonna step back, lift that knee high, and then step switch. Okay, so still bring that knee up nice and high, just don't put the jump in there to switch. Last set. All right, good job, guys. Okay, so let's rest up, grab a drink, and we're gonna move on. Okay, so we're gonna do a big circuit today. So we're gonna do 42 exercises, and we're gonna keep it at 30 seconds of work, but I'm gonna bring you to a 15-second rest period, just because it's so big. Okay, so for the first exercise, and this is a mix, so we were doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of core, a little bit of cardio, and then some strengthening work. So for the first exercise, we're gonna do the bridges. So I'm gonna have you get on your mat, and we're gonna do some bridging. Okay, so for that first bridge movement, we've got the advanced movement, where you can lift up, you're opening the chest, squeezing the glutes, lifting up and down, or you can bring it right down, and we're gonna do that lift up and down through the hips and the glutes. So keeping everything nice and tight, pushing through the heels of the feet as you move. Okay, so let's get ready. So quick 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 42 exercises. Okay, so here we go. And then after this one, we're going to stick to another bridge. So we're going to stay on the mat. And you have 10 seconds left. Okay, so bringing those hips up, we're going to do some marches. And you can bring the palms over the chest to make it harder. You can even hold a dumbbell over the chest. Okay, so bridge march. Okay, so here we go. So after this one, we're going to get up and we're going to do a cardio. All right, so keep it going nice and strong, guys. Don't give up. Squeeze those glutes as you lift. Okay, so try to keep those hips up. Don't let them sag down as you're doing the marching with the feet. 4 seconds. We're going to bring it back to the feet. Okay, so we're going to do some jumping jacks. We've got the high impact, and then we've got your low impact. Okay, so pump that out. Let's get moving in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, and then after this movement, we're going to get on the floor. We're going to do any variation of push-up. So we learned so many variations over the weeks. I'll just demo all of them, some of them, and you guys can pick one. So it's a nice quick 30-second rounds of work. We're transitioning the 15 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we've got the box push. We've got the knees, off the knees. We also have the child's cat push, child's cat push up. Okay, so any style is good there. So anything. So box, on the knees, off the knees, child's pose. Okay, so nice big push it out. And then coming up next, we're gonna be doing some plank to pushes. That's where we do that one arm push to plank. That's a good core and upper body strengthening movement. So 5 seconds. Okay, so we're going to bring that into the plank, and then you push with that one arm, come up to the high plank, and then back down again. Okay, so you can do it also from the knees, off the knees, or a combination of both. Okay, so nice big push. Remember when you're pushing on the mat, extending the arm, keep the palm right underneath the shoulder. Don't put it out in front. That puts a lot of tension on the joint. Okay, after this one, we're gonna get up. We're gonna do some cardio after this. 10 seconds. Let's keep it going. Okay, so jumping jack with arms to the front. Okay, so we've got the lower impact movement. And again, to find that middle ground, you can do a little bit of both. High impact, low impact. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's pump it out. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be doing strengthening. We've got one arm dumbbell row. 14 seconds. Let's keep it going nice and strong, guys. Okay, so in that bent position, we're going to do that one arm bent over row. Okay, so let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So pump that out nice and strong. Ten seconds. And then we're just going to change it over to the other side. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay, so changing it over to the other side, make sure you switch feet and arms, okay? So the side that's working here, that leg goes back. So we got 4, 3, 2, 1. So nice big lift up. Breathing out. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, then after this one, we're back to a cardio movement. We're back to cardio. Okay, we're gonna keep it on the jumping jacks, but we're gonna do the arms flying to the sides next. So we did 3 different jumping jacks in a row. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so jumping jacks, arms to the sides. Okay, and then we alternatively, we have the lower impact movement. So 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, so coming up after this one, we're going to be doing 4 squats and 4 lunges. 4 squats and 4 lunge combo. So 13 seconds, pumping that out nice and strong. Just remember it all. I know this is like a really big sets that we're doing, 42. So if you need to like take a 30 seconds off, you can do that. Okay, so 4 squats and 4 lunges. You're just doing 4. You can use some weights. Okay, and then 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you can hold your dumbbells. Okay, or hold one at the chest if you want, but 4 squats, 4 lunges. And again, when you're doing that lunge and you're stepping forward in that lunge, just make sure that back heel stays off the floor and you're bending into both knees and through the hips, okay? So it doesn't look like a straight leg back here and the heel doesn't touch the floor. Okay, then after this one, we're gonna do some alternating side lunges. And again, you can integrate the weight at the chest, the side lunge, side lunge, side lunge, side lunge. Okay, get ready. Okay, so when you're doing that side lunge, you want to make sure that this knee bends and then this one stays straight. Okay, so sometimes people end up bending that straight knee to come out of the side lunge, but you want to power off that knee that's bent over here to get you back to center. Okay, so after this one, we're going to do cardio. We're going to do another variation of a jumping jack. Okay, so this is squat jumping jack. Okay, and then this is the high, lower impact. Okay, so we got your high impact and then low. Get ready? Here we go. Okay, after this one, we're on to the mat. We're going to do some core. So we're going to do bicycles coming up next. Okay, so lifting up the upper body, we're going to do bicycles. This is a little bit of a harder version. This is an easier version, laying flat. And then if you want to do a twist, you can do the twist bicycles. Okay, so it's giving that a try, 30 seconds. And after this one, we're going to do crunches, doing knees in and out. Knees in and out, 15 seconds. You guys got this, piece of cake. And then we'll stay on the floor for the next cardio. Okay, so palms flat. We're going to go knees in and out, knees in and out. Maintain pelvic tilt. The lower back's connected with the floor. So in and out. So let's keep that going nice and strong. Okay, and then we're going to stay on the floor for the next cardio. Okay, so we're going to do jumping jack, high plank, okay, or stepping out. Okay, another variation, you can step out, out, in, out, in. That's another variation. So it's 3 variations I just showed you there. You've got the jumping in and out, just the normal. And then you've got the, everything comes back to center, stepping out, and then you can go out, out, in, out, in that combination. Okay, so after this one, we're going to be doing some glute work next. Okay, so coming onto all fours, you're going to lift the leg up, squeeze the glute, cross it over, and back. Up, cross it over, and back. So all one side first. Okay, and then we're just going to change it over to the other side. Almost there, guys. Pumping it out nice and strong. Okay, so nice big lift up, cross it over, and then back. So think about drawing a rainbow. So you're lifting it up, draw a rainbow, point the toe, cross it over. Okay. Okay, then after this one, we have another cardio to do. So just remember, if at all during the movements, if you need to take a cardio off, take a cardio off, grab a drink. You'll get a full rest period out of that. Okay. So next up, we've got cardio coming up again. Okay, so back to jumping jacks. Okay, so we've got the high impact and then we've got the low impact. Okay, so let's get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so coming up, we've got bicep curls. Okay, almost there. So bicep curls, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so bicep curl, lifting the arms up and down, palms are facing forward, or you can do palms facing in. You can also alternate them. And either hand position is fine for that, like palm up or palm in. Okay, and then there's also the double arm bicep curl as an option. So if you have like a little bit of a heavier weight, but you can't quite do the heavier on each side, take that one and pump it up and do the double. Okay, after this one, we have triceps next. Okay, we'll stay standing for this one. Okay, so in the bent over position, you're going to tuck those elbows in. We're going to do both sides at the same time. Okay, keep the elbows in. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Okay, here we go. Okay, after this one, we have a cardio next. Cardio. Cardio. We're going to go back to jumping jacks. Okay, so jumping jacks are coming up next. We're going to do flying arms out to the sides. Okay, so flying arms to the sides, and then we have the low impact. Okay, jumping jack. Okay, get ready. Quick rest. Okay, here we go. Pump it out nice and strong. Okay, so then after this one, we're going to get on the mat. We're going to do glute and hamstring exercise. So glute and hamstring coming up next. So 9 seconds. Okay, so we're going to raise the right leg. You're going to extend and bend, extend and bend. Okay, so sole of the foot stays towards the sky, keeping the knee bent at 90. And then you're extending fully and then bringing it in. Okay, let's go. Okay, so 15 seconds, we're going to change it up. You're just going to do the other side. So just going to do the other side. And then we'll stay on the floor for a cardio, actually. Okay, so remember, just change it over to the other side. So really try to think about squeezing into that hamstring. So as you right here in the leg, you're extending out. You really want to think about squeezing the muscle as you bring the heel in towards the glute. Okay, and then after this one, we're going to do some mountain climbers. We'll do, I'll show you 2 variations of that, the high impact and the low impact variation. Okay, so we have the high impact variation of mountain climber, and then we've got the low impact, knees just in and out. You can also do crosses with the knees, and you can also do that with mountain climber too. Okay, so try that. Any variation's fine. A mix of the two is great. You can either do some high and some low. Okay, so after this one, we're going to do some push-ups. We're gonna do hands-free push-up. So just a little bit of a different variation. Okay. I have to clean my mat off. I always have these little things from stepping on it. Okay, so laying flat on the floor. So we're gonna lift those palms up, tuck those toes underneath, press away, hands up, press away, hands up, press away, hands up. And of course, you can also try that from the knees as well if this is too difficult. Just do your push up, hands free, push up, hands free. Okay, so pump that out nice and strong. 10 seconds left. Okay, so we're gonna come into plank and we're gonna hold the plank. You can also do seesaw planks or hip dip planks or a combination of all of them, or just rest at the knees. You can also do knee taps. Okay, here we go. Okay, then after this one, we're gonna do some cardio. We'll come back to the feet for that. Okay, we're gonna bring it back to the jumping jack. This time we're gonna do a jumping jack squat. A jumping jack squat. 5 seconds. Okay, so jumping jack squat down, jumping jack squat down, and then the other variation was the jumping jack arms and legs, and then squat down. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay, here we go. Let's pump that out. Okay, then after this one, we're gonna bring it back to the mat. We're gonna do some core again. 10 seconds. 2 variations for this one coming up. Okay, so soles of the feet together. We're gonna do the quarter lift up and down, or you can do the full lift up and down if you can. Okay, so again, that quarter movement or the full movement, but keeping the soles of the feet connected, breathing out as you lift. Okay, after this one, we're gonna do some leg circles for some low ab work. So 8 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna rotate in one direction and then stop and then go in the other direction. Maintain the pelvic tilt. Maintain pelvic tilt. Okay, so let's keep it going. Okay, so after this one, we're gonna do some cardio again. So 15 seconds. We'll bring it to some high knees next. And you can also add some punching in too if you want. All right. Okay, so we've got some high knees. You can add some punching in. Okay, and then we've got the low impact variation. Okay, so any variation's good there, or a mix of everything. You can throw it all in together. Okay, here we go. Okay, coming up next, we've got the one arm dumbbell rows. One arm dumbbell row. Three, two, one. Okay, so one arm dumbbell row. So you're gonna do all one side first, then change over on the next set. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay. So 20 seconds left on that, then we're going to change it over. Ten seconds. Okay, so just remember that you change arms and the foot position. So you make sure that the foot goes back and then you're rotating or rowing on that one side. Okay, get ready. Okay, so after this round, we're going to do cardio again. So let's bring it to some butt kicks next. We'll do butt kick squat combo. But we'll do sumos because we haven't done sumos yet today. 10 seconds. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, good. All right. Now butt kick, here's your low impact. And then you're going to add in those squat, a little bit of that wider squat. Okay, or you got 1, 2, 3, 4, butt kick 1, and then 2. So 4 butt kicks, 2 sumos. Okay, so you do 4 low impact and then 2 low impact sumos. Okay. Okay, then after this one, we're going to do a side lunge curtsy combination, and we're going to alternate the sides, so we're not doing just one side. This one gets a little bit confusing. Okay, so you're going to do your side lunge, and then you do curtsy, come to center, side lunge to the other side, curtsy back. It's all one movement. Side lunge, curtsy, ooh, I'm going to step on my books, and then back to center. Okay, so side lunge, flow into curtsy, then just come back to your center point and then do the other side. Get my stuff out of the way. It's such a big studio and I have to work in this little space right here where the camera can see me. It's not fair. Okay, so let's come back to some jumping jacks. So this time you're going to do jumping back arms to the front. Okay, or you've got that combination low impact. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're getting close, guys. After this one, we have 7 exercises left. So we're going to do glutes next. So we got to come back to the mat after this one. Okay, so all one side, we're going to do that leg lift, bring it in, curl to the side. Leg lift, bring it in, curl to the side. Leg lift, curl to the side. So nice lift up, curl to the side. Squeeze the glute here. Then you're doing a little bit of a side bend here. Squeeze, side bend. Squeeze, side bend. Okay, so take your time, think about the movement. Don't overthink it, but think about it. Few different movements in there. Okay, then you're just going to change it over to the other side. So we're going to do that leg lift, side bend, leg lift. So the knee never touches the ground. So you got to stabilize through the 2 arms and then the opposite leg. Okay, so you've got the leg extension, which is the glute. You want to raise it up, you want to feel the glute, and then you're bringing it to the side to work on the core. Okay, so after this one, we're going to do some cardio. Okay, so let's do jumping jacks with arms to the side. So working that rear delt. Okay, and then we have the touching to the side. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's pump that out nice and strong. Okay, so after this one, we're gonna be doing some bicep curls. Gonna do some arms. Okay, so we've got bicep curls, palms facing forward, palms facing in. You can also alternate, so just some different variations. So it doesn't matter, whatever variation you want to work on. Okay, so here we go. Let's pump that out nice and strong. 14 seconds. So almost there, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so tucking those elbows in, we're going to do the kickbacks next. Kickbacks. So working those triceps, working the back of the arm. Let's get ready. Okay, so here we go. Elbows tucked in, nice big squeeze. Okay, remember, do not swing the elbow past the back. Okay, so after this one, we're going to do some cardio. You guys are probably so tired now. Okay, so let's go back to some butt kicks. Okay, and then we're going to finish off with another cardio after this one. Get ready? Okay, here we go. Let's pump it out. So nice and strong, guys. Pumping that out. Clear up some of my space here. Okay, we got one more cardio after this because I have a feeling somewhere along the way I missed a cardio. I got an extra set on here. Well, I don't have an extra set. It's supposed to be on here, but I definitely missed something. Okay. Okay, so any cardio you want. You can do football shuffles, you can do jogging on the spot, you can do high knees, you can do some jumping jacks, you can do some butt kicks. So you're finishing off nice and strong on something that you want to do. So here we go, 30 seconds. And then we're going to cool it down after this. And we'll stay standing to cool it down on this run. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Almost there now, we have 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, wow, 42 exercises. You guys are awesome. So 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. I hope you guys enjoyed that program. So we're gonna take a moment, we're gonna stretch it out. Nice big reach up. And then change it over to the other side. All right. Good, now let's bring the left leg out in front. Really bring that toe up. Bring it towards the shin. Get a good stretch there. And then over to the other side. So nice toe up. Bringing that toe to the shin. And then let's bring it back to center. We're going to step nice and wide. I'm going to have you sink into that one leg. You can definitely put your hands on the floor if you can reach. And then just walk over now to the other side if you can, or just hang out up top here. You can also hang out higher too. So just remember, you don't have to sink as deep as me. And then we'll bring it back to center and just folding forward. Maybe bring the palms to the ankles or palms to the floor for a little bit more support. And then just walk it into the center. We'll just gently roll it up. And then we did a lot of movement, so we'll press that heel into the floor. Take a big stretch here. And then over to the other side at the same time. Now let's reach to the sky with the arms. And then bring them down and step forward. Let's draw the shoulder blades together, lowering the shoulders. Didn't finish that sentence. And then roll it forward again. And then bringing the palms to the lower back. I want you to open up this part of your body here. Lift the chest and the chin. Come back just to center for a moment. And then again, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, relax like through the traps here. And then rest. We'll do some wrist rotations. We did a lot of gripping and pushing and stuff on the floor. And then in the other direction. And then the elbows. And in the other direction. All right, guys, nice work. I'm so proud of you guys. That was a big one today. So I hope you enjoyed the program, and we'll see you again in the following week. Take care and bye for now.